Hello today. How are you doing? How are you feeling? I wanted to start off this video with saying there have been intense solar flares. We have the full moon in Taurus and the three eye atlas frequencies still dropping in, that we're still integrating and adjusting and adapting to major shifts in our internal operating system and adjusting to the changes that are coming out. There's a huge shift, big closing and completion. Like this is the biggest completion, like big endings. You may be feeling that. You may have felt a tiredness, a resistance to showing up for or being part of things that you feel are no longer aligned for you, that you're holding space. And the message is very strong today in holding space for yourself, holding space for your energy, holding space for your integration, holding space for expanding in your container, in bringing and allowing your nervous system to come into a sense of safety so that you can also expand. And while you take forward momentum and you're showing up as a new version of you, this can give you the sense that you're dysregulating your nervous system. And so important to hold the awareness that you are safe and to hold safety in your body as you adjust and adapt, as you zoom out and slow down and allow yourself the space to slow down, not feeling that you're worried about that or in fear or entertaining thoughts that do not serve you, that you embrace full safety in your power to choose to slow down and to honor your own energy, to take care of you, to rest, to recuperate, to nap, to hydrate, to look after your needs. That's now coming from this deck. I remember it come out this morning. We get the winter card in this deck, and it's the lone wolf. And I've also got energy of solitude coming up today in being with yourself and holding space for yourself and taking care of your needs. And that begins with taking care of your body and taking care of your energy, taking care of your vessel. So it could be prioritizing rest, sleep, good nutrition, hydrating a lot of water as you allow energy to settle, as you integrate and expand, that you know that you're no longer showing up as the older version of you. And you're releasing a lot of the need to prove or explain yourself, or it's like you've embodied a new sense of how enough you are, that you're not feeling the need to do more, to prove more, to take even more action. And you're switching more into a receptive energy and allowing the next thing to come to you. And you're guided to be the observer, to trust the divine timing in your life and to trust all unfolding as it will. And I was reminded of how my cat showed up in my reality and exactly when, and how I had made the choice to rescue him and take him to a new apartment since I'd moved and pets were not allowed there, and how I navigated that from a sense of a pure knowing and a conscious choice of choosing him, and he chose me since he also walked right into the box. We went to go get him, which was phenomenal. Even the person who was there with me was blown away. Like, I've never seen a stray do that. Just walk right in, like, yep, I'm yours. Come take me away. With that choice, I mean, this is what you're reminded to connect with when you really fully choose something and it feels a full yes from you. It's inevitable. It's already yours. It has to be yours, and because you're truly choosing it. And if something is not working and falls away, it's not meant for you, or it could be an indicator of how you're no longer truly wanting it, or that it's no longer bringing you emotional fulfillment or making you happy or bringing about the results that you prefer, that makes your life feel peaceful, harmonious, fulfilling, enriching, whatever it may be. And you'll know in your heart what's giving you a true sense of inner satisfaction and fulfillment. And once you've connected with that and create space for that, you know it's already yours, that you've chosen it and it also chooses you. And it has to be. And you can surrender into that and relax and have appreciation, coming back to gratitude. Gratitude for your opportunity to see the power of the pause, in zooming out, in caring for yourself, in going into solitude and connecting in stillness to the divine, in your divine partnership, that this is where you get your news. This is where you get your insights, your information, and everything that wants to come to and through you. This is where you're integrating. This is where you're keeping communication open so that you can receive what's next for you and you can be open to it. So solitude has come out, and also the power of stillness, which I had mentioned. In other cards, we had Tarot, Eight of Cups, and this is the walking away from something that is no longer bringing you satisfaction or fulfillment and being at peace with it. There may be a sorrow or a grief or a sadness coming up, yet you're making the choice to be happy. You're getting clearer, you're taking stock, you're creating space today to really tune in to what your purpose is. And I was getting the message earlier that the three-eye atlas frequencies that were coming in were activating some sense of codes in elevating consciousness. But for each individual that connects with that and receives that, will have awakened within them some codes of remembrance of what they are here to do. What was coming to me. Take it as it resonates for you. If you feel that you're more initiated, if you're a spiritual healer, a teacher, a leader in that capacity, that you feel that you're undergoing a next level initiation. It may feel that what you had known up to now may be completely crumbling and collapsing or not moving forward because you're being initiated into something completely new as a new part of your evolutionary journey. And if you've already gone through spiritual awakening and all of these pivots and changes before, you know that you are more than able to handle it and that your body can handle it. Yet your body is undergoing a sense of expansion in container. And it's important to care for your nervous system in that process. Do let me know if this is resonating for you. I was also hearing that if you've connected on this with this video and part of this collective, that you are a deep feeler, you feel everything, you're quite sensitive, and you may have been shamed or criticized or judged or shunned for expressing your emotions in the past. And the way you flip the script on that is to actually honor your emotions and feel them, but also share and express them through your creativity, through your art, through your music, through your writing, through your voice. In simply sharing your feelings, you are being more authentically you, and you're allowing yourself the full permission outside of that judgment and criticism or shaming of what you may have experienced in the past that was suppressing you or attempting to control and manipulate you or dim your light. Your pathway to expressing your light even more is through expressing what is in your heart and expressing how you truly feel with yourself first and foremost, and with others within your own spiritual sovereign boundaries as to what you choose to reveal and what you choose to share. But I've been asked by Spirit to ask you, I guess it was probably a message for me too, to observe when you're having a certain feeling or you're observing a feeling, that you pay attention to what thoughts you're attaching to that, since you may be telling yourself stories that are not necessarily truth. So not to crucify yourself with wrong thinking or with letting yourself down in any capacity in that way by attaching certain thought forms to sensations you may be having in your body, which are not truth and which may not serve your highest good and joy, and therefore keep you stuck in stagnant patterns or create repetitive loops in your reality that are not taking you forward. And that can be a form of self-sabotage, and how you are looking for evidence to, the brain is always looking for evidence to confirm what it believes to be true. And it's almost like a comfort in some way if you think something and believe something of yourself that is actually not very loving, and you see it confirmed in your reality, that it gives you some sense of satisfaction that, aha, I knew it, there's the proof and the validation of that, when you could rewire those beliefs to being something better and see that there's a lie in the belief, a lie within there. Choosing to entertain different energy, different thoughts, and through the process of repetition, through firing and wiring those new neural pathways in neuroplasticity in the brain, that you can start to see evidence of those beliefs now being true. So the real focus attention on what thoughts you are having and how you may be trapping yourself in your own imagination by entertaining thoughts that do not benefit you. And today is a really good opportunity for you to expand in that container of bringing safety into your body and allowing yourself to receive, in being in gratitude, in welcoming in your new beginning, yet choosing the thoughts of what the new you is having and not the older, outdated version of you, which you are saying goodbye to. And it's not helping you in moving forward from this point anymore. So let me know if that resonates for you. I asked then for cards for outcomes and coming in towards the end of the year and next year. So in terms of moving forward from here in integrating this new energy, what came out was the Knight of Wands, which is real forward momentum with fire. That as you take the opportunity to restore your energy, to recharge, to fully rest, to feel that you're fully in your own power and in your own energy. If you've been depleted and you've been overextending yourself somehow recently, that you're calling that back and you're not entertaining those things and you're fully taking care of your own needs. And that allows you to feel more powerful in your energy in moving forward. Ace of Wands will also come out, and that's real. It gives me kind of Emperor energy, and that's really activating more divine masculine energy comes through for me in taking more actions through a new leadership that is more channeled and is more in service to God and your divine partnership and what's coming through you. That you're really truly making a switch into being more the vessel, the channel, rather than following what you think you should do or societal expectations. And it can be unhooking yourself even more as you fully surrender to that calling coming from you, through you, in your expression and how you show up for it. And then it's like the world is in your hands. Towards the end of the year, we're getting the Chariot, that you're more balanced in your energy and really moving forward and picking up momentum. And into next year, I had asked a question of, do I continue to follow this thing that's in my heart? And what came out was Eight of Wands and happiness, and absolutely moving forward with the fire horse energy and a lot of action into next year, fast forward momentum. Yet you're asked to truly follow what's in your heart, even if it defies logic, even if it doesn't seem to make sense. Even if you're feeling that you're in some way alone with that because you're not receiving support in your reality or whatever it may be, take it as it resonates for you. And you feel it's something that's just between you and God. It's only you know, only you see, only you experience, that you can't even really explain or share it with others because it's deep within you. Your guidance is to hold on to that, to balance your energy, to feel more empowered, and to know that this is bringing you true fulfillment and happiness long term. It may not give you instant gratification, yet your devotion and gratitude in showing up in visibility and how you contribute to that is rewarding you tenfold over time. And even connected to knowing that can give you a sense of appreciation and commitment to continuing to doing the work within you and showing up as that expression of you in sharing your soul gifts and talents with the world. Absolutely beautiful. I believe that is it. And I'm just going to go to my book and see what wants to be shared for today. And again, we've had the nature of abundance. Ace of Cups was left I actually bookmarked this last night in calling out how you cannot lose anything in moving forward. If there's connections or identities, or even if you feel it's a business closing out and you're starting to pivot or adapt or move into a whole new chapter, or you're just entertaining what wants to come from you down and you can't even fully see that yet. You just know you're on the trajectory to embarking down a new pathway. To know there's nothing can ever be lost. You can only ever gain from surrendering to being more you. I cannot lose anything. My human self may miss people, things, and experiences. The soul misses no one and nothing, because the soul knows we are all eternally connected in love, and all can be experienced and shared through the portal of the heart. Infinitely connected and blessed, my soul is eternally free. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. Feeling that guidance to do a really long kind of exhale to tell you to breathe out any heaviness, to remind you that gratitude is your gateway in receptivity and intentional circulation of wealth for joy and positive impact for yourself and for others. Experience your life as a series of expansive opportunities and growth that allow you to stretch into new levels. Wow, I really am getting full tingles now. That really does resonate in my own energy. Let me know if it's resonating for you, if you feel that you're expanding in your container from your nervous system work, from your emotional regulation, observing your thoughts and not letting them run the show. That your new beginning is coming in through your frequency, through that inner energetic work. And it does require you to slow down, to be still, and to be with yourself, to meditate, to tune in, to receive, so that you're creating more from that divine partnership, regardless of what is going on in your outside reality, knowing all is well, you are safe, loved, cherished, and adored, all your needs are met, you are always provided for, you are infinite in abundance, and enjoy the infinity symbol. Lots of love to you. Let me know if this has resonated. Sending you lots of love and see you in the next one.